welcome to another episode of Real Beauty, Real Food, and Real Life. I'm SJ, and I hope everybody's having a great day today. I just thought I would take time out and give you some information on cleaning your makeup brushes. I know, simple, right? I happen to have some MAC brush cleaner. You just take that, clean it, and you're done, right? Okay, but how much did you pay for the MAC is the question, right? And that is the key. I'm going to show you how to do it inexpensively. Excuse me, spit. But affordable. Oh, inexpensive and affordable is the same thing. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, so making it simple. How many times do you buy a brand new brush set and the first thing you want to do is take it out the package and dip it into that color? No, 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 no. We don't do that. Why? Because let's say that your brush was dropped on the floor after they made it. It went into some doggy boop boop. They just wiped it off, put it in the little packaging. You get it. You order it, you get it home, and you dip it into the You need to clean that brush too. You don't know what might have happened between it getting to you and coming and leaving that plant. Because maybe the plant said they bought it new, but maybe they didn't, and they're just selling it. You never know these days. Always take precautions. It's up to you. You don't have to, but I'm going to show you how to clean them. Alright, so I got a couple of brushes up here. These are a couple of my makeup brushes that I use. I'm going to show you how to clean them. Along with this beauty blender. Oh God, look at how dirty that is, right? You see that dirt? You can see dirt on a beauty blender. You ever watch your favorite makeup artist and they take this not so clean? Okay. These things do cost about $3 or $4. However, this is the little bitty one, and I get it from that city that they say don't get it from. But anyway, if I spent $3 or $4, I'm going to do the same thing, even though I spent less than $1, I think, for this. Okay? So, the best way to clean it, when you're not trying to focus on the name brand, you need 3 things. Your favorite smelling dishwash soap. As you know, it's hot in this city. This is castor oil. Normally it's solid and you just mix it in with it, but hey, as you can see, it ain't temperature rise for it, so that's how come it's like that. And the next thing is antibacterial soap. Now, why do you say, well, why are you using both of these? The reason I choose to use both of them is because this one actually says antibacterial, whereas this one doesn't say that at all. And because it's not in big bold letters, I just want to be safe. What's nothing wrong with that, right? All right, so what you'll do is you will take your oil, this is a coconut oil. You put it into the pack there. And usually it's about a tablespoon, but because it's already liquefied today, we got to just kind of play it by ear. I usually try to match my antibacterial with that amount. And then you add your soap. Now, the key to this is, of course, you need to mix it up. Now, naturally, yeah, I didn't bring my spoon, but I guess I should go get one. So I'm going to go get one. So just to let you know, sorry I had to leave you all. But I had to go get a spoon because I need to do it right. And the reason I left the videotape going so you wouldn't miss nothing. Okay. So with the spoon, you just mix those ingredients up. Now, your liquid should be at least really close to this color here. This takes more of this, okay? So you're going to mix it up real good. And now I have a cream base. Hopefully you can see that. I know the light's a little bright. All right, so the next thing is that because I'm doing my beauty blender, you want to take some water, which I've already taken. It needs to be hot. So I will be right back, because this ain't hot. Okay, so I wasn't going to try to clean my brushes with some warm or cold water. So yeah, I went to the microwave and heated up, speeded up this video, and kept it moving. Yes, I did. So I'll be right back in just a second. Hang tight. Thanks for sticking in there with me. Okay, so I'm back. Had to heat up the water. So you want to take your beauty blender and put it in the hot water. Now you can do the same with your brushes. But the reason you're doing this in the hot water is because the heat is what activates the insides of this beauty blender to bring out all the impurities. So I'm going to put my little brushes in there just to get them going, Now I'm going to use the beauty blender last because I know it has more makeup on it. Alright, so we'll start off with the new brush. You'll dip it in there and kind of twirl it around in there until the colors, if it was not new, then it would have color coming out of it. But because it is new, there's no color coming out of this. And then it goes into the water. And then after you get it cleaned out, which these are going to be easier because like I said, it's a brand new brush. Always keep your brushes upwards. The reason being is so that you don't mess up the bristles. So I don't know if you all know about back in the day, they tell you don't turn your broom handles down, turn them up. That's so they won't bend and then the sticks start breaking off from under them. So always keep your brooms up. The other thing is try not to submerge in water for, long time, because doing so will affect the glue. These bristles are attached by a glue. And so naturally, if the glue stays soaked enough into wet solution, what's it going to do? It's going to start shedding. And you know what I mean. You put that little foundation on and there go a bristle. Here go a bristle. Yeah, that's why. Because that glue then got a loose or something on there. All right, so now you're going to put it in here. And I was about to say, I don't think I've used this one, but I guess I have. As you can see, it's starting to get a little darker. There's the color coming right on out. Now, you don't have to put it in a bowl. It just works better for me. You can take your hand like a lot of people do, run it under the water, and you just go back and forth to clean it. That is exactly what I'm doing here, except I got the brush, the bowl to do it. Now, of course, before you know it, we're going to have chocolate milk here. And I wasn't thinking I had to do the beauty blender, so I'm probably going to have to redo my water just to show you. And you kind of just go in here, twirl it, just get, whatever you can of the dirt off. And of course, I don't have any running water. I'm just doing this right here. And as you can see, that water is getting darker, right? Now, I don't use this one that much, but look, it's coming clean. And you know it's clean when you reach across the sides. And you're not going to be able to see it, but when it starts coming out clear. So there was a little brown in there, so I had to go back in there and do it again. And there we go. Okay? Dump in there to dry. Now, normally you don't have to have the real tall ones. I just happen to have the tall ones because that's what the Dollar Tree had. And that's just what I'm using. All right, so now this is like one of my most used brushes. So, just so you'll know, the water's now lukewarm. But the water's not clear anymore either. So that water, so see, it's already starting getting that out of there. Now, let me show you this before I put it in there. You see what that looks like? Hopefully you can see that. Now, I want to put it in here. This is my cleaner. And you need to just twirl it around and twirl it. And if you get tired of twirling it, yeah, you can put it on your hand and go back and forth. That will work too. Because you'll get a scoop of that and just go back and forth. That might help it clean a little faster. Me, I have learned patience, so I'm not in a rush. And then you just go in and out, in and out. Just back and forth, back and forth. Oh, enjoy doing your brushes. When should you do them? Probably at least once a week if you are a regular makeup user. So if you know you going out wearing makeup every week, every day, every single day, you know, non-stop 24/7, yeah. Throw that makeup brush in there, maybe even twice a week. Me, I use it. I don't do a lot on camera because I just think I'll just save that for when I start doing more makeup tutorials. I was supposed to be the one just doing food. Yeah. But now I'm going to have to do this, so I'm going to have to actually start showing you some of the makeup. That's why I've been starting to do my reviews, so you can start seeing the different things. Now, I think I got it squished around there enough. And now we're going to put it in the water. Now, I mostly use the foundation. I mean, not the foundation, but the powder with this. So, see, you can see the water is almost clear, dripping out of it. But as you can tell, the water is a little darker. Because remember, I started off with white water. And as you can see, it's coming out clear. Now, I will give it a final rinse, but of course, like I said, I'm up here doing a demo, so I have to go with what's limited here. And then, once I get that, you can shape it, because this is one of my bigger brushes. Shape it the way you want it, and then let it dry like that. Now, here comes the harder one. This is the Beauty Blender. Just so happens that water ain't super hot yet. Y'all remember how dirty it is, right? So you want to try to get that going. I'm squeezing it. Now, here's the thing. It's time to put it in this soap white anti-black wash that I made. Now, the one thing about this is that I know I'm going in here and it's already kind of used. So, you know, it was already brown looking in there anyway. And so normal, I would just go ahead and start a new one. But I'm going to try to get it to work without the new one. You can also do like this with it. You see my fingers just kind of working it. I guess that'd be the equivalent of doing this. Something I didn't really want to do, but you can see the brown coming out. And that makeup, this is a sponge. And everybody knows that a sponge absorbs. And that is the reason that you gotta, you know, start off with the hot water and dip it in there for a while. And then start cleaning it. That helps get the inside. Because, you know, it's one thing to get the appearance of the outside, but it's a whole nother story to make sure that inside is done. That's what helps keep you from breaking out if you got, you know, the wrong stuff in there. And then definitely you want to rinse these. Like I said, because of demo purposes, as you can see, I'm not in the bathroom doing this. And I'm not under the sink doing this. I'm just doing this right at the table. And then you see my hand? It's getting that color. And if you have like a little emery type board, not an emery board, but maybe like a, back in the day when they had those little washboards type things, something that you can use where you don't have to use your hands. I'm just using my hands because this is a lot easier. And you know me how I do it. This is Real Beauty, Real Food, Real Life. And it's live. Yes, it is. Okay. So all the bloopers included. Except, yeah, this is a serious matter, so I try not to do all that. But while I'm doing this, if you are not subscribing to me, please take time out and subscribe. If you find what I'm doing neat, feel free to hit that like button. Let's get this video up to 10 likes. You know I don't have any subscribers, so it's very hard for me to get 10 likes. So why don't you be one of those like people? And I'll like you back. You can also catch us on Instagram when I have videos coming out, or if I want to, show you what I got that I think is a really neat video to check out. I usually put that out there. The Instagram is Real Beauty Food Life. All right. So I've probably been doing this for a little minute now, okay? And I'm just trying to do, I can't really see it that good because I don't have my glasses on. But yeah, I'm doing the best I can. So now, as you can see, my hands are brownish looking. They have that brown sooty water. And let me bring this around so you can see it. Just so you know, I really am cleaning this thing. Of course. Alright, so last call. Now what we got to do is see if it works on TV, right? I mean on video. So you want to put it in here. Again, if you are doing this at home, you can just run it in some water. However, if you're just sitting and you got a lot to do, then yeah, just sit in front of the TV and just bring it out and rinse it. Squeeze it. Because you want to squeeze it when it's all over and done with. And get this thing right. Now, I suggest doing the beauty blenders separate from the brushes, because these beauty blenders hold a lot more makeup inside because it's a sponge than these brushes do. And of course, do not do this to to sponges that are throwaway. Throw them away. That's why they are throwaway sponges. But these things can cost you an arm and a leg. All right, so now I'm going to show you this, what it looks like without trying to rinse it off. I'm just going to wring it out so I can see what it's looking like. What do you think? Okay. And of course, these you'll just sit out on your little special thing. And be sure to squeeze all of it out. But rinse it. If you do like I did, make sure you rinse it too. And then just drain it. So, hopefully that helped somebody out here. If it did not, I'm sorry. They have the brush cleaner that you can use, but after a while it gets kind of costly and pricey. These items right here you usually keep in your home. Coconut oil, usually a lot of people use that for cooking. Bacteria soap, that's what you use when you have for your washing your hands. And this right here is how I wash my dishes. Easy peasy, antibacteria. And now my brushes are clean. Now you just have to wait for them to dry and then you're good. So I hope that this may have helped someone. Please, if you think it was very informative, share it. Let someone else know, hey, I found a simple way to clean brushes. All right? And again, this is your girl SJ with Real Beauty, Real Food, and Real Life. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button and like it. And if you comment and do a negative, comment below.